Waiting for you at Bellevue with their oxygen mask. Calm yourself, Jeffrey. And I'm still waiting for one of you guys to tell me who the originator of that quote was. It's the greatest quote of all time. And no, it's not Brad Pitt and 12 Monkeys. There is no wrong or right. There's only popular opinion. I always thought it was Booker T. Washington. Somebody told me no. You know how I love quotes. I love Twain. I love Steinbeck. I quote them all the time. I walk around quoting them. I love those guys. My uncle calls me the Mormon Steinbeck. I'm like, yeah, I wish. Somebody says, oh yeah, what are you, George Carlin? You know George Carlin. No shit. No fucking shit. Who is? I mean, you're talking one of the greatest philosophers, ranters in the history of the fucking world. There is no one that is him. He's the greatest of all. He's the king. He's free. I want to talk about the economy today and these fucking morons we have for fucking Republicans and these morons we have for fucking Democrats who are both conservatives. They're conservatives. They're all to the far right. We don't have any progressive liberals. And let me tell you fuckers, Canner, and you piece of shit, you fucking orange man, fucking crybaby, fucking chain smoker. No, not you, Barack. Yeah, you're one of those two. But anyway, if you think this we fucking hammer down, nothing gets done, nothing gets done, nothing gets done, and fucking the America fails, we win. You remember 1948, and you go read Harry Truman's fucking whistle-stop speech. Go fucking read it. That playbook was tried then. That playbook was tried then. He called them the do-nothing fucking Congress, and you get your fucking asses kicked the fucking next time. You have Congress, you fucking idiots! This fucking idealism, I win, you fucking lose, is bullshit, you pieces of fucking shit. And you're all fucking to the far right fucking Republicans. When are you guys gonna wake up and realize the economic practices that started with the Contract on America in 1994? Can you believe Newt Gingrich, I went and listened to his sister speak, who is gay, 2 years ago. She was brilliant, by the way. She's genius. You ever get a chance to hear her speak? She's awesome. I loved everything she had to say. She railed on the fucker. She talked about why he's the fucking doofus. What a piece of fucking dog shit. He reminds me of our congressman fucking Bishop we have here. Everybody's bitching now. Oh, the federal government. This whole economy out here where he's from, his whole district is funded off the space shuttle. They make the rocket fucking boosters. They've all lost their jobs. I says, I thought you hated the federal government. Oh, we're private. Oh, yeah. It's like all these people say, I'm private. IRS center right up here. Everybody bitches about it, but they love cash and that shit. You're fucking idiots. You fuckers are so fucking stupid. It's fucking pathetic. Look, the economic policies that are failing in this fucking country are due to the fucking free marketplace fucking Alan Greenspan, fairy tale fucking Ayn Rand, the counterculture is fucking bullshit. I am an economist. I am a historian. I've waited to fucking get a lot of information out. I want to talk about my fucking book, Post-Truth I Lost Last Fall. I'm going to lower the price down in. I kept it up. It was more a PhD study. And I need one caveat before you guys get going. In the third chapter in this book's my favorite chapter. It's called The Blowjob That Changed the World. Anyway, I need a caveat in there. I ask, now that Larry Flynn has died, and I wonder who has the list. Sorry, Larry. I got you mixed up with Bob from Penthouse when he had died when I was writing the book. I apologize. I love you, Larry. You're the best. But anyway, the blowjob that changed the world. This is no hypothesis. This is the reality. Like, again, I'm an historian. I'm an artist. I'm an economist. I tie this all together. You know, there's tons of metaphors in this fucking book. And there's all kinds of different stuff. There's the chapters, economic practice, religion, the blowjob that changed the world, war, car, crime becomes our economy. Shift F13. That's a great chapter for your economist. That talks about the invention of the operating system by Word Perfect by two guys. One the grandson of the great Mormon, my friend as I grew up, the president of the Mormon Church, who I loved him. He was brilliant. David O. McKay, who lived right here where I live, who was a liberal, the only freaking liberal the Mormons have ever had. His grandson and Bruce Bastion invented the operating system. Bruce Bastion, gay, came out of the closet. That's why Word Perfect went down. That's why Gates was able to fucking steal him. Them two fund Proposition 8. No bullshit. It is those two. It's two Utah business partners, both on each side. That's fine. It's a great chapter. You'll love it. You historians, you can, try to steal some shit out of my brain for that. Go ahead, motherfuckers. Atomic Nuke Our Own. Dr. Cooley. God bless him, the brilliant genius. I graduated. He's the guy who got me my Wall Street job. #1 school business in the United States. As soon as he left, we went, he died of a rare brain disease. Environmental fucking chemical killing of him too. He was brilliant. Home, happiness, hopelessness, and happy. I talk about how in the last decade in the United States it was better off to be homeless than the working poor. And I prove it, I quantify it. It's so fucking true. Economically, socially, everything. I mean, what does that say about it? Our fucking society. Weighted wealth, the incorporation of the American dream. U.S. boycott the 1980 Olympics for what? The invasion of Afghanistan. And there's 13 chapters for some reason. No, I tell everybody I'm a real Mason. I split my own rock, but this is really tied heavily into the Masonic culture. I grew up in a Fed banking family. The greatest Fed banking family. I know I didn't inherit one fucking penny. I fund myself. I do have somebody who funds me. My back. And my Hawking trial. I have a passion for art because of Michelangelo as a boy. You know, and I stayed there. I didn't go into the fucking finance world till later in life. But free niggers and Masons. And my big book is based on that whole thesis. The inception of the Fed, the whole thing. I grew up in it. My family on both grandfathers on both sides. I'm an historian. I have information that no one fucking has. This book is going to blow people's fucking minds. This is the predecessor to it. This is, you know, a lot of poetry in it. A lot of art in it. My life a little bit in it. You know, and like I said, I use a lot of misspelled words on, you know, it's like this when you paint a painting. And you go through the fucking painting. I've been painting my whole life. I like to say it like this. I like to step back like my favorite artist, Millet. Millet used to paint the peasant scenes in Normandy and France. And he would step back and view from the broader perspective. He's my favorite artist of all time. I absolutely adore his work. I love his work. I did a series recently. I haven't showed them to anybody that I call when Van Gogh did his study on Millet. So I've got some paintings that I did that I call Kevin Blanche on Van Gogh on Millet. I grew up on this farm. You guys have seen my videos on this magnificent scene here. But that mountain I shoot in the backdrop was named by the guy who invented the Fed, the whole 9 yards. I pour out detail. I have information no one has. I've been working with Mormon historians back and forth. They know that I know. I have stuff that I found stuff and I'm not giving it up. I'm going to give it up in my next book. I'm looking for a publisher. I'll publish it. But it's pretty well all done. It's in a rough draft. But this is my person. It's on Lulu. It's pretty crazy. It's got some great poetry in it. But as you make a painting, you know how you paint it. You get it all done, you artists, and you're like, and you walk away from it. You spend fucking months with it. And you walk away from it and you know, you look at it and you're like, fuck, that bugs me. That's fucking bugging me. And it bugs you for a long while and you're like, God, I gotta fix that. I gotta change it. That's the way this book's been. Then finally you just look at it and you look at it and you're like, fuck, are you crazy? Why do you want to fucking change that? It's your subconscious pouring out. That's what it is. This book has a lot of that. It was very raw emotional when I fucking wrote it this winter. Fucking, you know, I was broke. I was a starving fucking artist. I tell you in the book, I'm living the life of the starving artist at 50. You know, I lost my Wall Street career. My Plasson career got fucking hammered down. But economically, this country needs to wake the fuck up. The Democrats need to quit acting like fucking Republicans, the punk-ass pieces of fucking shit they are. And the fucking, like I said, read Harry Truman's 1948 whistle-stop fucking speech. If you're a fucking Republican. You think this do nothing's going to work for you, it's not. It's going to not. You're going to get hammered down. The conservative movement from 1980 to present is fucking over. I'm telling you, it's fucking over. And I think it's a good fucking thumbprint in Utah. I've been talking about it to a lot of people I know. I says, I'm seeing and feeling the change. For the first time in 30 years, I'm starting to see mortgage brokers going to jail. And it's not the states is doing it. Not these Kool-Aid fucking wackos in this state. These free market fuckers who cash their government check every fucking week because this is the major employer here because they're fucking ignorant stupid. No, the feds have stepped in here. Believe it or not, ICE is cleaning shit up. Guys are getting fucking clean. There's mortgage brokers that I've fucking been railing about for 20 years that are about going to fucking prison. The feds are in here. I feel a change. I sense a change. I smell it. And you pieces of shit in fucking Congress, we need to repeal fucking NAFTA and bring our fucking jobs back home. We need strong progressives. Any of you people that are running for Congress out there in 2012, strong progressive agenda. It will work. It will work. Start fucking talking about tariffs and coming in and I hear you guys say, oh, you'll just punish fucking America. Oh, no. Now, let's be clear. Caterpillar, fucking GM, anything. There's nothing American about any of these companies. They're fucking hoarding trillions and trillions of dollars. Their board members are 75%, 8% for it. None of them even live in the United States. They do not live in the United States. They pay no taxes in the United States. They employ nobody in the United States. There's nothing American about them but their name. They're plainest. They're plainest with that 0%. I like to say this. Alan Greenspan, free money for my friends. And he calls himself an Ayn Rander. He's no Ayn Rander. He's no free market guy. You fucking backdoor, call yourself free market when it is the Republicans who ran the fucking debt in the stratosphere. I talk about that in my fucking book. You fuckers are all fake, phony, and the fucking masses are as fucking ignorant, as dull as it fucking gets. Stay with me. Post-Ignorance. It's on Lulu. I'll drop it down. It's pretty fucking out there. I love that fucking book. I read it again, last night. I read fast. I mean, I'll pour through a whole fucking novel in a day. I'm one of those guys. And I went through it all night last night, and I was like, don't fucking change a word. And I apologize, Larry Flint. What's that? The report of your demise was greatly exaggerated. I love you, Kevin Blanche.